lived in...
I love the smell of
Smells like...
Can you tell me how much?
500 million Việt Nam đồng.
Jeremy, meanwhile. And Hammond.
You will now attempt to achieve in 8 days what the Americans failed to achieve in 8 days. Get Chinese
1,000 miles in a rainy sea.
That's the best thing about it.
1,000 miles in a rainy country. I honestly believe that at some point on our long and torturous route, one of us would be killed. Probably Hammond.
Departure day. And immediately there was a problem.
Your favourite reveal voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mine. Yeah, I'm mine. Yeah, I'm mine. Yeah, I'm mine.
Eventually, though, you look at this and you think, what noise did this make when it was alive? Did it go? Did it go? Or did it go? I think it went. If somebody said to me, would you like to hop to Hannah? Yes, I would.
Just admit it.
No.
You should have bought
No.
a more powerful.
No.
Do you think he's enjoying his first biking experience?
Blimey.
Do you want a beer?
Yes.
We've drunk him.
Did you do this?
Yes.
Did you do this? Did you do this?
We tested it by putting it under the wheels of a lorry, and look what happened.
You tested it?
We tested it by putting it under the wheels of a lorry.
And look what happened. You tested it. We tested it by putting it under the wheels of a...
Stop talking.
Don't worry though, because we've just been out to town and we bought you another one.
Now, don't take this the wrong way.
Stop talking.
No, seriously, in Britain we think of that as a...
Today I faced another 130 miles of massive Still, at least I'd been assured it wouldn't rain. My light's dying! Oh my! Why is my life?
This is a massive cock. That rain makes a really annoying noise on my cock. And it comes through. Oh, my dong's going to be all soggy, isn't it?
Mate, there's bad news.
What?
Mate, there's bad news.
What?
They provided... Children, if you're watching this at home and you don't know why this is inappropriate...
Wait for it! Here it comes!
Here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes!
Yeah! Yeah! No!
Oh no! No, my light! Well, there's no other word, it's absolutely suicide. Eventually, I decided to cheer myself up by buying Richard Hammond.
Why?
Well... Because I thought it would look bored in your house, in your new house. If you had a car, you'd boot it on the pop seat or in the back, pop it on the back boot, or in the back, pop, or in the back, pop. We ploughed on northwards with the monotony broken only by a light sprinkling of... In fact, after a day and a half of solid... we decided to get some more in the town of... Jonathan Ross would never wear...
This is Chinese.
I don't know what that is.
Don't really know what I'm doing here.
Your suit is ready. Here it is.
Stop talking.
Since our new wardrobe wouldn't be ready till morning, Richard and James suggested we... I soon found a typical Vietnamese hotel where I could revert to being a
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Yeah. This is great.
No.
It's like being on holiday with two idiots.
There. There.
That one's a piranha. As night fell, we decided to head into downtown Hoi An, only to find...
No, it was rubbish.
It's raining beans!
As usual, however, there was one small problem. Somebody has written helmet on my penis. I did that. Somebody has written penis on my...
I did that. Somebody has written...
Jonathan Ross. Leaping dolphins? What about these leaping lions? He's not. Leaping...
No, he doesn't do...
Leaping...
He won't like that.
No, he is very...
Leaping...
May, yeah. We decided to buy you up. See that there, James?
Yep.
We're going up.
Right. I'll wait for you at the...
The weed bag doesn't work. The weed bag doesn't work. May?
Yes.
Weed bag doesn't work.
Seriously, look at that view.
No, it was rubbish.
Your present.
That is very... That image really is a metaphor for Vietnam. That night.
You know, he will be apocalyptically... Let's have a go. Would you like to do some?
If you painted the back, he'd be furious down there.
Do you have a pencil I could borrow?
Now look what's happened.
Hang on, has he painted her own bike?
No, it isn't hers.
It's not...
What's happened is she's got hold of the carpet and decided everything in the entire painting pot needs big paint. The sun rose over another beautiful day in the Nam. But among us three, the atmosphere was a little tense.
I told you he'd be furious.
Oh dear.
Despite Richard's mood, we were told to report to a nearby government building for it. I think it looks good. And he is cross, but just leave the challenge, it'll cheer him up. It'll be the person with the pinkest bike wins, I bet you.
No, it doesn't actually say that.
Say that. What does it say?
Your cock.
First, we had to take...
Chuyển nhân nhân là phải là phải là phải là phải là phải là phải là phải.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Kéo trong tay em nha. Cười như thế nào?
So, only one of us had shone in the classroom, but in the practical test, things would be better.
Yes, yes, yes. Obviously, it was the Vespa's fault, so I had a go on the...
We are lions.
We are now lions.
We could have a Top Gear license with all our...
No! Oi!
To apologise, I bought James' head. Even though it was now day 400 of our epic sis. What's more, the traffic was worse than ever. You can tell we're getting close to the north. And over lunch, the penny dropped.
Some meat. Yeah, I'm
Guys,
Yeah.
we can't make it.
So what are you saying? We must try harder. We must find a way of making the bikes faster. Cheat.
Now what you've done. Sorry, Ross. Yeah. Great news for licence payers. James and Tits, they were class. 13 hours.
There are people sleeping. How long have we done?
We decided to pass the rest of the time by...
But that's okay, I'll give the paintings mode to them.
That's like trying to unravel the mystery of string made of the universe.
In the accident hand, we've lost that. Maybe like her hand could improvise the thing. And then she's like, mate, a sort of mewy.
What you've done.
What I've done is inject alien seed. It's not brilliant, mate, if I'm honest. And what are these?
Chopsticks.
But what are they representing?
Chopsticks. This is heavy.
Don't touch us.
Okay.
Where's the...
How do you spell?
There is Halong.
Yeah.
There is Halong.
Yeah?
There is Hanoi.
But we're...
To make matters worse, the traffic was breakfast. We've ordered pickled pig's ear with vegetable pig with deer sauce, with pig seasoning, with pickled pig sauce.
Alan didn't fancy any of that.
And nor did he go for the pickled pig seasoning.
The sparrows have arrived.
Wait for thin sparrow.
No, I'm fine.
One little whopper thin sparrow.
No, I'm fine.
One little whopper thin.
Stop talking.
After breakfast, we set out for the city. And soon we realised it wasn't just Hanoi's traffic that was confusing. Eventually, though, we found our way out of the city and into the country.
Halong and Hanoi are two big 3-foot wide cities.
We are completely loyal.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah?
With just 50 miles to go, Hammond went berserk. He's just a brat.
Bruce beckoned.
Bruce beckoned.
Bruce Benson.
Happily, Jeremy ploughed on.
But look at my shoes.
Come on, cheer, man. We're nearly...
10 miles to go. There it is.
That's it. I came.
Right, what does it say?
It says you haven't finished. So, it was time to find a workshop and cue the music. The wheels.
The wheels. The wheels. The wheels.
The next morning, James had attached his boat to a fish, using the engine to power the fish.
There was nothing in the rules that said...
The doll's gonna be all soggy.
It's magnificent, I know.
I'd been even more. As it turned out, my simple plan was very difficult because the 940,000 canoes weighs 4 Vespa full of foam. It was time for the off.
Cork.
Chalk. 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 Chalk.
Go away!
Why are you doing this to me?
That way, you blithering idiots.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, once you got it going, it's like...
James, meanwhile, on the beach, in what can only be described as a lot of...
What I've done is I've employed these local traditional Vietnamese to lash it all together. Gives me more... stops the... Off I go, but I have got a lot of...
Out in the bay, there were problems too.
Oh, crap.
Hello, Baha! Baha!
I think he thinks we're idiots.
We'd got desperate.
Okay, if you've just tuned in to Britain's favourite car show... Still, could be worse. This is gonna work.
Oh! Arse in hell! After 1,000 hours of daylight, Jeremy and I were out of the...
But then...
Log! There's log!
Look at that.
Circles, 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 circles.
And so it seemed the non-biker would get there first.
Eventually, blind luck brought Hammond close to the pontoon, where I was sadly too busy to help him more.
There, look, that is long enough. Just black rope, that bit of rope, black rope, that up there, look, bit of rope is long enough. Just up that there, look, bit of rope, just black rope is long enough.
Swim.
No.
Put your back into it.
With the Swan lined up, I gave the engine a
Yay! 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 Yay!
Richard Hammond's idiotic cunt appears to have made it. Have a beer.
We've drunk 'em.
I've just been finding out about this place. The people who live here are born fish, and they die fish.
It's been the whole lives for fish.
Flail was becoming an issue for our colleague who'd just lost his second...
Oh, come on!
Well, one thing I can absolutely guarantee is that this drag, it's man, I can more colour.
It's been quite a journey, if that's the way it ends. This is the worst arrival at a place ever made by anyone, James.
The fact is, though, it was an arrival. Our little bikes had made it.
I'm sure there've been breakdowns and
Breakdowns.
Wobbles.
wobbles, wobbles.
A man, Travash, and the...
I'll have to
say, though, that despite the success, I'm still not sold on biking.
There are good moments, but it's mostly...
And I'm sorry, but our machines were completely overshadowed by this
Incredible. Beautiful.
brilliant country.
It's hard to sum it up, really. Perhaps that's why people, when they get back from this place, always say the same thing.
Your doll's gonna be all soggy.